Hey, kingdom blessings to you all. This is your boy Timmy J with Kingdom Consciousness, and I'm coming to you from Chesapeake, Virginia. Hey, look, today I'm going to talk to you about the dynamics of your I am or your I amness. My last video I did, it was entitled "Call Upon the Name of the Lord," and it was actually a video that was describing the power of God, which is in the name of God, which is the I am. And I used a story on how Moses was instructed by God to deliver the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. And he said, "Who do I say has sent me?" And the scripture says, God said, "Say I am has sent me," right? So I'm going to actually talk a little bit more about that story from a metaphysical or an esoteric perspective. And I'm getting this out of my book that I'm actually writing. And the book should be coming out sometime next year. The book is called I Am Kingdom. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Okay, so let's get back to the story. Remember, like I said, God instructed Moses to go to Egypt and deliver the people of God out of the land, out of bondage, right? He gave specific instructions on what to do and how to do it. I want you to catch this. So Moses says, of course, he said, "Okay, I got these instructions. Now, who do I say has sent me?" And God said, "I am has sent you." So Moses goes out and does what he's supposed to do. Make a long story short, he goes in the name of the Lord and delivers the people out of Egypt. Now, I want you to see it from this standpoint, from an esoteric point of view. If you truly understood the allegory of the story, Moses was a representation of states of realities or states of consciousness. That's what Moses was. Moses was actually states of consciousness or states of realities or conditions that are possible to take place in individuals' lives, right? So what happens is God gives Moses, or these conditions, instructions on where to go, okay? So once Moses goes, watch this now, once Moses goes, he appears to Pharaoh. Pharaoh is representation of an individual, okay? So he appears to Pharaoh. Moses goes to Pharaoh and he begins to have dialogue or an experience with Pharaoh. And he says, "I am has sent you." I say that to say this. Whatever state of your vibration that you're in, you're going to manifest based upon your I am moment. For example, say you're vibrating at a low frequency, okay? You're in a negative mindset all the time, so forth and so on. And somewhere within your conversation, you're like, "Man, I feel sick. I am always sick. I'm always this. I'm always that. I'm always on the outside looking in. I'm always broke. I'm always not having money." And when these conditions come upon you hard, you're like, "Man, what did I do to experience these things? How did this happen to me?" Guess what? Your I am has sent it. You get it? So again, Moses was just an example of states of consciousness. So whatever you are able to speak, whatever you're saying out of your mouth with your I am, that's what you're going to send to you. Okay? So again, Moses was a representation of conditions or possible realities based upon his state of consciousness, in that based upon that individual state of consciousness, okay, in that moment. Because you're only going to get what you are. Understand that. You never truly get what you want, and you never truly get what you desire. You really get what you are. Okay, that's cosmic law. You get what you are. Okay, so if you're in a state of consciousness, that you're a prosperous person, right? Guess what comes to you? Prosperity. Why? Because your I amness, which is your state of consciousness, has brought that state of prosperity to you. On the flip side, If your state of consciousness is always poverty and always lack and always bad luck, these things will continuously happen to you. Why? Because your I am of your state of consciousness has sent those things to you. So yes, this was an allegory or states of consciousness when it comes to Moses. Okay? Like I said, Moses was a representation of states, of possible states of consciousness. If you read and study this from an esoteric point of view. Okay? Perfect example again, in the book of Job. Job said, the worst thing that I have thought about have come upon me. Job's state of consciousness was a state of fear. So since Job had, a state of fear, things begin to take place in his life that confirmed his state of consciousness, right? Even in Scripture also says that when you decree a thing, it shall be established unto you. To decree is to manifest from your state of awareness, or your mindset, or your state of consciousness, and it shall be established unto you. You shall experience, right, what you've been percolating, per se, within your state of being, in your state of mind. So that's just a little portion that I want to drop on you this afternoon. So whatever mindset you're in, whatever state of consciousness that you're in, that's what you're going to continuously get over and over and over again. So we must become conscious of our states that we're in, because we are the ultimate creators in the earth realm. Like I said and I'll say before, God is not creating anything anymore. He made you. He formed you in the earth to create. Okay? That's who we are. We are the essence and the embodiment of God in the earth. And we've been forged with these components, imagery and likeness of God. Therefore, we are as God in the earth. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, you're only going to manifest based upon your state of your consciousness. So just become aware of the state that you're in. If you don't like the state that you're in, if you don't like the things that's manifesting around your life, change your consciousness. Change your consciousness. I'm gonna put some more videos up here on how to do those things. Quick shout out to a couple of people that have reinforced my belief to let you know that I wasn't crazy. Shout out to Noble Ampool and Minister Jude, the priesthood, Mark Halton. Shout out to Dr. Ronnie Benjamin, Dr. Danny Davis. Shout out to these individuals. But yeah, that's it. I'm chilling, enjoying the weather in this beautiful rain. Oh yeah, this is Tim Ford, also known as Timmy J from Kingdom Consciousness. And I'll see you guys next time, and continuously continue to work on your greatness, because greatness is definitely on the inside of each and every one of us. Until then, I'll holler at you later. Peace out.